Okay, digging here at In Your Ear with two fellow vinyl community members, Starvos and Bill. You're on camera, buddy. Look at that stance.
Handsome.
Right in your ear.
Handsome is what you are.
Yes, he is. You both are. Handsome guys.
We were looking for your hair earlier when you were walking down the street.
Didn't know you were going to have a hat on today. Yeah, the place is like jam-packed with stuff today, as usual. It's cold outside, and we're having a great day so far. It's going to get better as time goes on. Look at this wall. Might as well show some wall. Store's amazing. The only thing is a little overwhelming. Takes a long time to look through everywhere. Alright, sign out right now, and I will come back soon. Hello, everybody. Vinyl community. Me, Rob from Boston. How y'all doing? Let me just get this queued up. Great, you know, a mess as my intros always are. Let me shut this door too. All right. Oh, great beginning. Break the record before it even starts. Why not leave that blooper in there? Because it has to do with the video. Anyway, yeah, me, Rob from Boston. And I came back to show everybody and talk about the great last weekend Final Community Meetup. I guess you can call it Meetup with Bill and Stavros. Bill helmet Diggy, and Starvos is the spinning Greek, the wonderful spinning Greek, and the wonderful helmet Diggy. Yeah, they drove up. Bill drove up from Connecticut to Boston, and Stavros drove down from Philadelphia. And I mean, what a weekend. What a day. Yeah, what a Saturday we had. It was fantastic. You know, when I meet new friends in the vinyl community, I always get antsy. I get nervous. I might have said that to Bill and Stavros when we were PMing before we met up. But I get, you know, the anticipation, I guess. So you saw the beginning photo. I hope it came out. I'm trying to edit this thing properly. I took some video, and I took a few photos from the video to post in the video. But I want to show you my records that I got. You saw Stavros' video. Fantastic. And yeah, you know, we met in the early morning, cold in Boston. It was freezing. Stavros came in first. Saw him first. He was in Harvard Square, and then he met us at the In Your Ear location on Comm Ave, because he was at the other one first in Harvard Square, and then he drove down to Comm Ave. And then me and him hung out for a little bit, and then we got the call that Bill was close, so we met up at Bill, and it was fantastic. I mean, just meeting those guys for the first time, a lot of fun. You know, they both make your day so easy, because I felt like they were friends from a long time ago anyways, because when you get to know someone in the vinyl community, as we know, anyone who's met people outside, you feel like you're friends before you meet, so it's so great. And then to meet in person, it's just that much better. It's like the icing on the cake. Yeah, we went to a couple of different stores. First was In Your Ear. Now, Stavros showed the records he got at each place. Behind me here is Boston themed. Every one of these records that you see behind me, Boston bands or something themed from Boston, like the Liars, Big Dipper, Beacon Street Union, Jack's, Live at Jack's, New England. I didn't put up the album Boston, that was dumb. So, you know, John Butcher, Bobby Orr in the middle, Celtics right there. I didn't have any Pats and Red Sox to put up records, so yeah. So let me show some records. Already 4 minutes into it, and just say thanks to Stavros, and Bill for making a great day even greater. I had the best time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. No matter where, we're gonna do it again, hopefully. We did talk about quite a few vinyl community members too, which was great. All good stuff. Okay. Before it even, Stavros brought down some records, and he went in Your Ear, which I spent most of the time talking to one of the owners about Jimmy Page, because he was in the store. Stavros touched upon it in his video. But yeah, Page was in the store, and I had to hear all the details again. So yeah, he was going to trade this Bob Marley album in, but he ended up sneaking it in his trunk, like he snuck something else that day, and he ended up giving it to me. So I was really happy. I always wanted to add this to my collection. I love roots rock and reggae. I love this whole album, really. I don't know if it's a favorite of anybody's. Let me know if it is. Or let me know if you like it. Love to hear from you, by the way. And then we were in Goodwill, and I picked up a few records in there. Bill was kind of surprised at some of the records that were in Goodwill. He may have picked up a couple. We'll know from his video. But the two I picked up, Doug might know this one. Anyone who knows reggae, like Doug, he's the reggae master, in my opinion. Hey, Doug. Yeah, it's called Seeds. And it's on a Fusion Jamaican label. Monty Montgomery is the artist, sorry. And I listened to it. It's really just kind of like commercial reggae. Not bad. Gato Barbieri. This is Ruby Ruby. I found this at Goodwill for $1, so I grabbed it. Mint condition. And that was it. There was a few other records there too. Then we worked our way up. After we spent a little time in Goodwill, we went into In Your Ear, which is just great. And I picked up quite a few there. Let's start off with the blues. Recent video by Andy, I think, showing some blues. It was great. And there's a lot of blues collectors in the vinyl community, you know. Bobby Gass, there's a lot of people in the vinyl community that like the blues. Hey, Bobby. Blind Willie McTell. This was the early years, 1927 to 1933. It's on Yazoo. Haven't dug into this particular one, but I did listen to some of it online. It was great. I think I mentioned recently that I listened to some of this. I didn't listen to the vinyl, but I will be because I love early blues. I have to thank the metal theologian Aaron for a record that I did not show in my last video. That was a new buy, but I think I'll do that in the next video, Aaron. So, yeah, thanks again, buddy. Great album. And then, yeah, I bought some other ones at In Your Ear. While those guys were kind of shopping, you'll see the video that I'm going to show, too. I took a couple of videos while we were at In Your Ear, and maybe nuggets, too, but you'll see the video. Excellent. You know, 2 hours I think we spent in there. It's overwhelming in that store. There's so much stuff. I found this for $9, the Wayne Shorter Juju. I never had this on one of the Blue Note reissues. And I also found, this was great, Paul Butterfield Blues Band. I never had a good copy of this. I think I had a copy a long time ago and it was wrecked. So yeah, just to hear Bloomfield's guitar playing on this, whole album's great, you know. And I also found this Sidewinder by Lee Morgan, more jazz. looking through the metal stuff, and there is some great metal. There was some good metal stuff in there, including a Danzig first pressing that we were checking out, me and Bill. But it was one of those reissues, I think he said. So, yeah, this is an excellent album. If I'm not mistaken, Stavros said this was his favorite jazz album. Well, I might be putting my foot in my mouth, like I usually do. And I also found this. These are the JBs. I haven't listened to it yet. This was like Record Store Day issue. Unreleased album by James Brown, featuring Bootsy Collins. Never heard before originals. Unexpected covers. 12-page booklet. Blah, 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 blah. On Now Again Records. Excellent stuff. You know, James Brown. It's going to be funky. It's going to be soul. It's going to be funky. And then, yeah, that was what everything I got it in your ear. Man, already 9 minutes. Jeez. And then, it snowed out here yesterday. A lot of snow. Well, not a lot, but 6 inches. It was enough to shovel. And today it rained. 50-something degrees out today. It all melted. Crazy. That's New England. And I wish it was this weather when we went in Boston. It was freezing. And I complained the whole time about the weather when we were walking from Nuggets to Newbury Comics, which is about 8 blocks. It was cold. Then we went to Newbury Comics. They had a big 40% off sale, and the place was like packed. And I picked up Phil's Request. And Starvos too, I think they both said they love this album. This is the Shins, and I listened to it. Dynamite. Shoots Too Narrow. Excellent album. If you want to hear a great album, anybody, listen to this. Thank you, Bill. Must have said you guys' names 100 times already in this video. And I wanted to get more of Elliott Smith. I haven't listened to it yet, but highly recommended by Mr. Helmet Diggy. XO. He knows Elliott Smith like the back of his hand. I also picked up on Kill Rock Stars. I picked up Either Or. It's got a nice like an OBI strip here with a couple of the other albums. I did get this album too, which I'll be showing in my next video. Thank you for all the help with those. And then we went over to I'm kind of doing this fast, but I'm trying to get it all done in a certain amount of time. I wish I could talk about the day for 60 minutes, because I would. Oh, let me mention Steve, Flipside CT, he couldn't make it down, and also Tom, T-Man, FXM. And I have to apologize to Tommy because I sort of messed up by not getting in touch with him early enough and following through. So Tom, we'll have to reschedule like we talked about. Hopefully we can do it soon. I'd love to spend the day with you, hanging out, going to some shops. I know you'll be looking for jazz. And then we made our way to Planet Records, and I found Planet Records is ultra expensive, like Stavros said in his video. Great store, tons of stuff, very expensive. But I found the Phantom Surfers, and this reminds me of both Dave, longtime vinyl community reggae collector, and also reggae, you know, country, everything Dave shows. And also Ghana shows a ton of this stuff. There's quite a few reggae collectors. So why do I keep saying reggae? I'm sorry. Rockabilly collectors. Man. Alright. And this is Phantom Surfers. It has a explicit parental advisory thing on the front of this. And I don't know what label this is on. It came sealed. Oh, Norton Records. I haven't opened it yet, but I can't wait to hear it. Just so little time to listen to the vinyl that we have, as I mentioned in a comment yesterday. You know, oh, I'll save this next record that you saw at the beginning of the video for my next video. But anyways, you know, the meetups are so great. I love this community with all my heart and soul. And to be able to go out and hang out with two guys that, you know, I know, you know, you're probably sick of hearing it already, but I mean, if anyone has a chance to hook up with, hang out with Bill or Stavros, you're in for a day, a treat. These guys are just really good people, friends of mine now, friends of a lot of us, and, you know, I can see us you know, friendship lasted a long time, and that's what I love about the vinyl community. I just love the friendships, the hangouts, the videos, getting to know each other. Yeah, it's just a great place, and yeah, I just love meeting all of you. So I hope we can do it again. Anyone else, hopefully I can travel next time, but for now, I'd just like to say thank you for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in your videos. Have a nice day, and oh, Merry Christmas to everyone if I don't get to wish you before time. Okay, thanks again, Bill and Stavros, and I'll talk to you all soon. Let me hear from you. I'd love to hear from you, okay? Bye-bye, everybody. Okay, out front of In Your Ear, and here comes the gents right now, Bill and Stavros.
All the Donnie and Marie you could ask for.
There you go. How's your day, guys?
It's good.
It's nice. Nice place, Dad.
Yeah, thanks for taking us.
Rob.
You're welcome.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
buying all those
You're
records
welcome.
for us, too.
It is In Your Ear. You're welcome. I should have filmed it when we were going in, but I didn't. But all right, over and out. We're gone. We're going to get something to eat. See you guys soon.